We're on a record in cause number 328676. The case is styled as State of Texas versus Verakesha Monique Hickman. Is that your full name?
Yes.
Ms. Hickman, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Hickman, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Hickman, you may put your hand down. Ms. Hickman, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Ms. Hickman, the information in this case alleges that on or about November 7th of 2020, while you were operating a motor vehicle in a public place in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated. Ms. Hickman, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to this charge, Ms. Hickman, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
I'm pleading no contest.
Ms. Hickman, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Freely.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes.
Ms. Hickman, I have before me a document that is titled State's Exhibit Number 1. Well, that's titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. Is labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. Ms. Hickman, do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And on page 2 of this same document, Ms. Hickman, are these your initials on the first set of initials on a line that is titled Nola Contendory? The box is checked Nola Contendory, which means no contest. And the next line that the other set of initials are on reads, I do not request discovery of the evidence, and I waive my right to request discovery in this case and choose to enter a plea of guilty or no contest. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes.
And on page 3 of this same document, Ms. Hickman, there's a signature above the line that says defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes.
And on the next document, which is titled the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, Ms. Hickman, do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And is this your signature above the line that says defendant?
Yes.
There are 2 boxes that's checked at the top of this document. The first box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The second box states that you're waiving, your right to appeal, which means that you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, Ms. Hickman, did you have an opportunity to read the documents?
Yes.
And did you understand what you read?
Yes.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, you like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1 and also have State's Exhibit Number 2. You like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1 and 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hickman, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1 and State's Exhibit Number 2. State's Exhibit Number 1 is the document that have your initials on page 2, which is the misdemeanor plea admonishment, and it has your signature at the top of page 3. I also have State's Exhibit Number 1. State's Exhibit Number 2. State's Exhibit Number 2 is the probable cause affidavit, commonly referred to as the police report. The state would like to use these 2 exhibits as evidence against you in your case. Is it all right for the state to use these exhibits as evidence in your case? You have to speak up.
Yes.
Okay. No objection. State's Exhibits Number 1 and State's Exhibit Number 2 will be admitted. Ms. Hickman, is there any evidence that you are currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No.
All right. Ms. Hickman, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it's for 1 year deferred probation, a $500 fine, 100 hours community service, the DWI education course, the drug and alcohol assessment, and an interlock.
Okay. Ms. Hickman, the state is offering in this case that you serve 1 year of deferred adjudicated probation. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of $407. The total fine and court cost is $907. You will also be required to pay probation fees of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month, and you'll be required to pay the Jefferson County DWI education class and initial evaluation fee of $125 on the day of the plea. You will also be required to pay $50 if a further evaluation is needed. Now, the state is also offering that you perform 100 hours of community service. You'd have to attend the DWI education and assessment class, and you'd have to install an interlock device on any vehicle that you own or operate, and you would have to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of probation. Ms. Hickman, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer, in your case, is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Hickman, and do you accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Ms. Hickman, pursuant to Article 42A.101 and 42A.102, both of the Texas Criminal Code of Procedures, and pursuant to Article 42A 408, subsection E1, or section E1, the court is going to find that it is in the best interest that you be granted deferred adjudicated probation. The court is going to find that because this offense is committed after the effective date of the statute, September 1st of 2019, that the court is going to grant you deferred adjudication probation in this case. Now, Ms. Hickman, if you successfully complete the terms and condition of your deferred probation, this case will be dismissed. It will not appear on your record as a conviction, and you may qualify for a non-disclosure. Ms. Hickman, stand on the X in front of this court clerk and follow her directions. And once you follow her directions, when you finish in here, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear that you have never been convicted or given deferred adjudication or regular probation for misdemeanor, felony,